I am, Sean from Sean's Travels, and I am here at the Pentagon City Sheridan. You can see the Pentagon directly in front of me with the Air Force Memorial kind of framing it. See that? Stand by for picture. There you go. And if you look a bit over this way, you can see, now let's see if I, focus. Washington Monument on left, Capitol Dome on right. So there's that picture. And if you do this, you get all four images in sight. So what I will do, if I can, is I'm going to try to find a way to walk. Now, you see how the road is all closed over there. But if I go over there, you see over there? You see that? So if I go by way of these houses, there's that street there, I might be able to find a way around to get up there on foot. Because that's the whole reason I picked this hotel. And you can see, if you zoom in, see those detour signs? I will follow them and see if they can lead me to a sidewalk that will get me there. Because Arlington Cemetery is over there, the Pentagon is over there, and there should be a way to get there somehow, and I'm going to find that out. And that way I can tour the National Mall, just like I have twice before, but this will be the first time on video. So, see you then. Have my early supper and charge my phone. Something else. It's above the Washington Monument right now. There is a jet coming in for a landing. Now, I don't know how clear that is. There you go. Zoom in a bit more. There you are. Got it. I know, I'm almost at 10 times. Oh, look, there it is over the Capitol Dome. Picture. Boom. There it is, framed by the Air Force Memorial. Boom. And it's probably coming into, what was it, Ronald Reagan International Airport? Gosh, it's quite low now. There it is. I'm glad I can see it on the camera. I'm having trouble seeing it with my eyes. And disappeared behind the building. So there you go. I can see. Yeah, there's the US flag. Those are the graves of the Arlington soldiers, the deceased soldiers. I have to go that way. It's the detour that takes me to the National Mall. But the good news is it'll take me all the way up to the Tujima Marine Corps Memorial, which I didn't get a proper picture of last time because it was at the end of the night. You look over there. And there are more. Now that's good. See, there you go. Excellent. So this is good. I'm going to bring along my portable phone charger. Now let's see how much I can zoom in on, say. Okay, there's a good picture of the Air Force Memorial. Oh, zoom out just a bit. There you go. Air Force Memorial centered in front of the Pentagon. Let's see how much I can zoom in on the US Capitol Dome from here. Okay, 10 times zoom is as far as I go. There's the Jefferson Memorial, which I visited in December of 18 on the left. Good, there you go. That's perfect. And there's a good zoomed in picture of the Washington Monument. So, wait. That may or may not be the White House right there in the center of the frame now. I'm not sure. Okay, so that was the one times view. Here's the one times view from my window. All right, so after supper, I'm going to go for the walk. Here I am at the, well, you can see the Air Force Memorial over there. And that's what this is the temporary sidewalk. You can see the Pentagon in front of me. And of course, Arlington Cemetery off to my left. Let's So what I'm doing now is heading down here along the sidewalk and hopefully find my way to the Lincoln Memorial from there. Wait a minute. Looks like you can cross the road up here and get to the Air Force Memorial. So pause the video and come back when I have a good close-up view. Right. So here we are, getting closer. I met a cyclist and they said they are actually expanding the Arlington National Cemetery, and that's what all this construction is about. So, well, it's a very, very good reason, but unfortunate reason, I guess. You have to make more cemetery plots for more soldiers. Anyway, we're coming around now, and I'll probably have to reverse course to get out again, but there you go. You get a good view of the three pillars there. Picture. So I'll see more when I get closer. Alright, here we go. You can see how high up it really is. You can just get everything into view. There. A closer view of the Pentagon and the Washington Monument, which I'll be going to soon. The Washington Monument, at least. Pentagon Mall tomorrow. Well, here I am. I'm in Lady Bird Johnson Park now. I just took a picture of the Lincoln Memorial across the river, and I'm going to get closer to the river and see if I can get that picture. I'll be going across that bridge this time, because unlike 5 years ago, it's not under construction, so it'll be okay to get. And now that we're in the shade, it's a lot easier. So that's good. Take a look at this sign and figure out where I am. Ah, Mount Vernon Trail, Teddy Roosevelt Island. Well, I'm not going on that island. Not this time. Well, I haven't gone on it yet, but I'd wait till I had a full day to do that. Here's the other sign. Hope you can see it. If not, I'll enhance its image. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll be back later. There's a good view of the Lincoln Memorial across the river. And there is a picture without a car in the way. And there's a plane passing overhead. There we go. There you go. Bottom of the river bank. See the bridge, see the Lincoln Memorial, see the plane passing over me, I think. There you go. At the memorial bridge, anyway. I came in 2013, July. You can see the bridge I used in 2018 out there. So I'm gonna wait until I've crossed before I take more video. Too noisy. Here's another map of the National Mall, actually the first one I've come across. So if we zoom in, here's the Lincoln Memorial. Here's where we are. So I'll see if I can find a way to come along here and get to the White House and then come down Pennsylvania Avenue to the Capitol and then come back along there. I'll see if I can do that. There's a nice view of the Potomac River. Here we are. There's the Lincoln Memorial. They have a fence around it that says no trespassing. Good thing is, I've been able to be here before and get all the pictures. So, I don't have to be there this time. But we'll see how much I can get up on the steps. Well, here we go. So you can see most of the memorial after all. There we go. There it is. It's under massive renovation. Oh, there's a good view with the sun almost setting. And so you can't get in to see Lincoln. At least it doesn't appear you can. Unless it's those stairs on the right. Look at that. It's theoretically possible. I'm gonna try it. And there is the National Mall broadside view. That may be a thumbnail in the future. A lot more crowded than it used to be, that's for sure. Never quite seen it so crowded before. And up the steps we go. I'll get more when I get inside. Here I am. Another small pool, pond. Not sure what it's called. Okay. Not sure what it's called. But I'm a ways from the Lincoln Memorial now. And if you look back there, you can see where I came from. So, now I'll move on. Vertical video engaged. There is the Washington Monument. I'm trying to hold it steady here. There you go. Not going up it. Not this time. Well, I haven't yet, I know. When I have a full day here, I'll do that. And I will go to the White House next. Yes. Alright, here we go. Got the Washington Monument and me in the background. There's the photo. And there's the video. So I'm here at the National Mall, as you can see. I'll be coming back when it's darker, you know. I'm going to go to the White House and then circle around the Capitol Dome. It'll be a lot cooler walk back to my hotel by then. See you later. Alright, I'm back. So this is a first. The Washington Monument doesn't have a lot of fencing around it. I came in 2013, it had tons of fencing. I came in 2018, again, the same thing. This time it doesn't. I'm probably not going to take the elevator ride. We'll see when I get there if it's open. But anyway, that's good. You can see a picture of the flags. I'll get them when I get closer. Alright, here we are at the memorial. You can see a closer view of the flags now. Start my way up the ramp. Closest I've gotten to it in 12 years. We'll see if by any chance the elevator is available at this time of day. Just walking up. Because after all, it could be another 5 years before I'm back here. Can't see the White House quite from here. But there's the National Archives. So I'll find out when I get up. Video from the very bottom, and there's the picture. Now, as you can see from the notice, last entry 4 p.m. for elevators. So I missed it this time, but I could be alive for another 50 years. This has already been standing for 160, so I'll try again another time when I have a whole day here. Here is a view, a long distance view of the Capitol. You can see it. I'm zooming in now. There you go. See? There, photo. There. You can see the Lincoln Memorial in the background there. If you swing around, you can see the White House above the treetops there. And that's about it for now, but I'm just going to keep pausing it now. Alright, so there is the monument. Now I go this way towards the White House. Pause button stopped working. Alright, here we go. So I crossed Constitution Avenue, and I am in the actual Ellipse now. This is my, as far as I know, the first time being in the Ellipse itself. I think that's the National Archives building over there, can't be sure. Beautiful with the sunset on it. Shows up much more orange on camera than to my eye. And I'm sure somewhere along this trip I'm going to have to plug my phone into its portable charger so that I can get the full journey on the way back. And of course, you don't want to run out of battery before you get the Capitol, because I forgot to bring my digital camera on this walk. Should have remembered. Alright, here we are at the Ellipse itself. The inner ring, the inner sidewalk. See the setting sun in front of us is a lot cooler now, even though there's no wind. And we'll circle around and see how close I can get to the White House. Get a good picture in front of it, I'm sure. Charging. The good news is you can get into Lafayette Square somehow. Just have to figure out how. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It looks like you can go right up on these steps here. So I'm gonna go up there and see if I can get a picture of the statue from up close. Alright, there we go. At night. Now we'll get some video all the way around. That's quite beautiful, actually. That's really neat. Ah, there's a good angle. There. And there's the front. You can see the new moon, center right of the picture. Okay, now we exit. Here we are. If you zoom right in, you can see the Capitol Dome there, which is where I'll be going back to soon. There we are. Department of the Treasury. Now I've got it. You can see the White House over my left shoulder. Good. And me in the picture. There, that's about as close as we can get with the gate. Okay, here's a video from further back. We can actually see some of the White House. And if you zoom in a bit, get it without any people's faces in the way. There you go. There's the picture. I'm going to see if I can get a bit more centered. Doubtful. Here's the General Lafayette statue itself. And of course the White House is across the street. So now I'm going to make my way around the Treasury building to the Capitol, down Pennsylvania Avenue. Big downtown hotel. And of course the plaque. And I think that's the old post office. Can't be sure really. It's not dark yet, it's 8:30, but it's not dark yet. Well, that's quite a tall hotel. That must be at least 10 stories tall. What is it called? Willard Center. That's almost as opulent as something you'd see in Las Vegas. That's great. There's the Capitol Dome in the distance. Our eventual destination. Assuming I can get there. I imagine I can. Well, okay, Willard Intercontinental Hotel. There it is. Alright. Never knew this was here, the World War I memorial. Let's see if I can get closer, get a good picture without anything in the way. Oh, there's a few trees in the way, but don't worry, I'll get it brightened up. There is the National Theatre. You can just see it through the trees. And other stone buildings and glass. But the skyscrapers pretty well surround everything. Here's the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center. You can see that above the doors. There certainly are some beautiful buildings here. It's not just monuments, but it's the beautiful downtown buildings like the Waldorf Astoria here. And you can see the very top of it. There you go. That's beautiful. So here's the National Archives building. Let's see if I can get further back and get a good picture. I can get all the way right over here. There you go. Oh, and I can just see the Capitol Dome at the end of the street, so I'm getting closer. Well, fountain. Again, the colors are a lot richer on my phone than are to my eye. Not that I'm complaining, though. That's quite beautiful, really. I'm getting closer to the Capitol Mall. I mean, the Capitol Dome with every step I take. Even a normal sidewalk is beautiful at dusk like this. Wait, I see a Canada flag. There's the Canadian Embassy now. That's a landmark because I remember that from 2011. Oh, and there you go. I know it's a vertical video, but this will be a YouTube short that culminates in the Capitol Dome in the distance. The charger is working. My phone's up to 60% from 54. If I can get the glare of the lights out of the way, I can get a picture of this weird statue thing in front of this beautiful building with the nearly, half moon in the background. And there is another picture of the dome. Alright, here we are. So we're getting a lot closer to the Capitol building now. So I'm approaching nearly the center of it, and I will go around the far end using whatever streets are necessary to accomplish that. And then I'll come out around over there, and I'll get everything. And I am going to get my cloth here, wipe off the phone's lens, because I think it's getting fogged up by the humidity. Well, that's a bit better.
We drove straight past everything.
There we go, that's a clearer picture. There's still some light artifacts, but just call it JJ lens flare. Anyway, I'll be back when I'm right in front of it. Here's the US Capitol Dome as it looks today. There I am. There I am. Okay, good. Got it. Closer view. Here's a picture of the dome itself. See how the fences go all the way to the bottom of the steps now. And so now I go this way and go as far along as I can so I can go around the Capitol and get the view from the backside. But if you come out over here, now I don't know if you're allowed to go on the grass. Maybe I'll just stay off the grass. But there's a good picture. There's a picture of the dome above the trees. That's a lot less lens flare in the way. Now we walk this way. I'm getting the second wind now, even though it is 9:16. Well, my watch says 9:16. It's actually closer to 9:05. But it appears I'm in luck. There is a path going right over here. Oh, and look, you can see people through the trees there, very far off. So that's good, that's good. I don't have to go all the way down to a street this time. I can just continue along the path and get to the back end of the Capitol. Now, I've been to the visitor center before. Always made sure I did it when I had a full day to be here, because otherwise you don't have a chance. Oh, that's beautiful with the blue light. Yep. And once you get to the up there and around behind it, I'm going to be able to see the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial now that it's dark. So it's really quite something. So I'll come back when I'm around. This is what you did in 2011. You came around this side, but I can't remember if I went all the way along the back side of the Capitol like I am going to this time. And there you go, see? I'm not sure which one is going to be the thumbnail, but certainly get a lot of great pictures to have a chance to pick from. We're getting closer. There's a view with the dome partially hidden. You can see how the statue on top is actually a different color. It's like a medium greenish gray or something. It's quite beautiful. Oh, look, the first coniferous trees. Thought I just heard that ice cream truck again. Should be able to soon approach the plaza. It has the Capitol Building Visitor Center on it. Wait a minute, you're not telling me that people can get right up here. What does this gate say? You're telling me people can get all the way up here? Well, the gate is open. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can go in here. There's the view I remember from 2011. The Washington Monument in the background. There's the photo. There's the view I remember from way back when. And there's one of the main entrances. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the orange light. And you just walk along here. See if I can. I'll see if I can get a picture with me in the background. I might be too close, but we'll find out. One moment. Work with me in the background, but there's a good video picture. You can span all the way to the right side of the building and then span back to the left side of the Capitol building there. There are the twin pillars that signify the entrance to the Capitol Building Visitor Center, which I've used twice before. Oh, look! Wait a minute. it's misty enough you can actually see the spotlight that is illuminating the Capitol dome. And there's a picture of it and the flag and the moon. That's neat. I have to get right in front of the center so I can get the picture. Look at this huge plaza. It's amazing. Wow. Broad expanse. And there's the street that goes all the way down to Washington, I guess into Georgetown perhaps. There is the central dome. There, that's better. There you go. Good. Now, of course, I'm near the opposite side of the building. So you can see some offices are lit up even at almost 9:30 at night. That's good. And maybe, just maybe, one could get up on the steps of that side right up there, but I'm gonna stay down here. I want to get a good centered picture of the thing, and I have to be far enough back to do that. Don't forget to get some views this way. Wow. And that way. Good thing I plugged my phone in. But now that you're rounding this corner of the Capitol building, and I am right centered now. There. And there's what the dome looks like from this angle. And you can see the other spotlight. So, I come around it here and skirt around the fences, of course, and find the path, which should be right down here. Hello. Oh, there's another view of the Washington Monument. Get that picture. There you go. I'm coming around now. What I'm going to do is stick to the center line if at all possible, so I can skirt the side of the Washington Monument, go right by the same side of the Lincoln Memorial that I came in on, so I can take its bridge, and then back to the hotel. So I'm thinking that once I get this picture of the dome, I'm going to have to go down towards the water. I hope there's a way to do that. We'll find out. There's the dome. Yes, quite a lot of mist from the lights. Looks like there's a... Is that a gate up there? Yeah, but they got through, apparently, and there's the other side of the building. Yeah, it's just about something 30, so that's good. It's quite relaxing and peaceful here. Well, that's it for now. Say goodbye to the U.S. Capitol for perhaps another 5 years. We'll see. Now that I live close again, it might not take as long, but you never know. I'm going to try to go down there and see if I can get back to the Washington Monument. So I'll pick this up once I'm there. This is the Capitol reflecting pool that I'm approaching, with the lions and the horses and everything. And if I get a little further, everything's so misty. I'm sure it's my phone's camera lens. Let me wipe it off again. There we go. So, that is all for now. I'll get more when I'm beside the Washington Monument. One of the views I remember from 2011 at night, and of course there's a near central view of the Capitol building. from the same angle. And then the buildings around. So I'm going to take this trail, probably get to the World War II Memorial and the Korean War Memorial, the one with the stone soldiers and the gardens, which I distinctly remember from 2010. If you zoom in, you will see in the distance the White House. There you go, see? It's kind of fuzzy, but there it is. Okay, well, this is the last memorial I'm stopping at because we're right near the Lincoln. But this is actually the very first memorial I remember seeing 13 years ago in 2010. What I call the stone soldiers in the garden is actually the Korean War Veterans Memorial. And you can see how all the soldiers in stone, separated by gleaming rock pillars and everything. It's really quite beautiful.